Well, welcome everybody to our official pre-launch for Nanocorelife here. I'll be your host today, George Hoagland, and we have just really handpicked and got out to a certain group of leaders here to get us started. And we're very, very excited to introduce some of the new products that just have come on. And as I just mentioned, we have opened in Canada, in Mexico first in June and July. And we wanted to go there because we were so anxious to get started. And we're very, very proud to have them on board. And here we are in the USA and in Canada getting started. I'm really, really, really excited about this launch today and what we have to bring to you. So our company is called Nanocorelife, Love Your Core. And our theme is Love Your Core, Love Your Life. And we always start out with who is the management. People always ask me, George, what's the most important part of a company or of an opportunity? There are three things. The top one is the management, because the management determines the product line, how it's run, if it's going to be successful, what the compensation plan, the promotions, manufacturing, logistics, everything. They're in charge of everything. And if they don't run it well, then we don't have a chance. So you want to have totally competent management. Number two, you've got to have sizzle products. You have to have products that are just so outstanding that people want to get on them. And then number three, you've got to have a comp plan so you can pay people quickly and pay them efficiently and make sure we've got a great merchant account. We have that all in-house. We have that all lined up. I think here at Nanocorelife, relax, hear about what we have here, and see if this is a match for what you're looking for. It certainly was for me. So I want to introduce the CEO, good friend, Shane McGuire. Shane and I go back a number of years, and he called me up and said, you know, I've decided to start this company. And Shane, rather than tell the story, I'd rather you tell the story. Shane McGuire, CEO of Nanocorelife.
George, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I recognize a lot of these faces from a call just a few weeks ago, but this is the one we're talking about. As George just said, it's kind of a pre-launch or get-together with identified leaders in the business. And I would mention you all because I've heard all your names. I've talked to many of course, Lewis, who's a fabulous product developer and formulator. We had a great chat today. It was a good call. Can't wait to share that good news at some point in the near future, Lewis, but I'll just tease everybody with that a little bit. It's when George said sizzle product, that's going to go beyond the term sizzle product. So just have that in your cap, what's coming down the pike. Yes, of course, we've got fabulous products right now. We got people to talk about it tonight, like Frank, like Lewis, of course. I'd love to have Noah Cervantes on. He's our president, but we've worn him out. He does so many calls with Mexico, as you know. George just said we've launched there already. But again, if you're meeting me for the first time, Shane McGuire, been in the precious metals world for a long time, 14 to 15 years, done very, very well with traditional advertising. So the network marketing space is relatively, it's not new to me, but I'm somewhat of a novice compared to the faces on this call. Kevin, recently I spoke to him and he said it was kind of delightful to have somebody at the helm that has not been tortured over network marketing over the years. And I say that very lightly because this industry is simply amazing. And I'll tell you why from my perspective. From doing $600 or $700 million in the precious metals business and spending literally millions of dollars on advertising, and I didn't have a single relationship or a residual income to show for that. The moment I do a commercial, the very week I do that commercial, that's when I realize the if you like, the sales for that business, the revenue from that business. There's really no ongoing residual from that. Maybe 10% of those people will come back in the future to us, but that's hardly something you can hinge a business on. So a few years ago, when I was introduced to the products that we have, these whole food products that are simply, I would say, Rolls-Royce Bentley quality products. Even though I was jumping out of my comfort zone, I literally had to expand that comfort zone to get into and learn about nutrition, about manufacturing. We did so because the products had been around a long time, 16, 17 years at the time, and they were tried and tested. We've since modified some of those products for such a time as this. We've just brought them from the 90s up into the 2000s, the 22 era, which means we've gotten better at picking things for our sweetness, for our binding products, the things that they're foundational products, and what's non-inflammatory. What are the products that really care for our body the way we should care from them? And how can we deliver those products? And what are the delivery mechanisms for them, like our CBD, which is, I can say proudly, 600% more efficacious than any other CBD in the world. And we prove that by selling over the years about 10 million servings of that product every month. But we decided to put together a modified version of that nano molecule, that the product that's been nano size, if you like, down to 20 nanometers. We redeveloped and defined that product for you, for this industry. And that's just one product. Are we a CBD product company? No, we're a wellness company. So we do have products that speak for themselves, and you'll see that our super greens, our electrolytes, the product I just hinted about. And of course, now the product that we're proud to introduce tonight, with the last couple of weeks, which is the weight loss product with coffee. We all drink coffee, at least most of us do. Noah doesn't. He'll tell you why in the future. But if you don't drink coffee, it's okay. Guess what? We have it in capsule form. And the branding's beautiful. We spent the last couple of weeks talking about fast pace of product so we could have that amazing product not only delivered to you the way that some of you have experienced in the past, but we have added a few things. Lewis got together with us and said, let's just add a few things and make it special for us, things that he wanted this product to be in the past. And now we have that opportunity. We've got the finances to do it. We've got the structure to do it. We've got the infrastructure. So why us? Why you? Why now? And why this time? Why now with all the opportunities and all the other product companies are out there? Why choose us? It's quite simple. We're always cutting edge. We are all about having the best of the best of products, and we will always deliver that. And I had a saying back in the gold business, we did our commercials. Come here now, come here later, but come here because we will always deliver the best product. And that was, we'll always pay the most for your precious metals. And that is the same formula that I brought to this company. We will always deliver the best. So go try whatever you need to try, but come here and you'll realize that we have the most cutting edge of phenomenal products. So that's exciting. Everybody says that, right? But we're about to introduce a couple of products to you very soon that you know, the term that George uses, sizzle product, and many other. What is a sizzle product? It's a product that works right away. It's a product you don't have to talk about, sell it. How many times have you told people to go to a great movie? It's just a natural. When you take this product, when you have this product, the very first thing you're going to want to do is share it. And you know, I'm going to be careful because I'm going to spill the beans and get in trouble with Lewis. But just know that everything we do in this business is about being cutting edge and the proper deliverable. So you know what? Look, I'm just the conductor of this bus, as you know, as introduced the CEO, but we're all CEOs of this business. We're all owners in this business. And the one thing that's floored me within this industry is it's rife with ownership that's jealous of the income that's generated in a business that the people have generated for the business. It's beyond me that somebody is not excited as the CEO of a business that you have people making 10, 20, 50, $100,000 a month, even more in a business. My gosh, when we get there, that means not only you're successful and not only the company's successful, but the people that are impacted by this company. And that is my why. And that is the multiple, I hate to use the word charities because that's kind of an overused word, but my multiple causes in life is my why. That's why I'm here. As I said, we've made hundreds of millions of dollars in business. And there's only so many cars and houses and fun things you can do in life. But when you impact so many other people, that's what gets me out of bed in the morning. And by the way, I'm a 59-year-old dad of 3 and a brand new one that's 6 weeks old. So, you know, I need everything Lewis can throw at me to just to keep me getting to the office in the morning. And so I'm a product of the product. You can't get up and work 16, 70 hours a day if you're not introducing and not giving yourself great nutrition and taking care of you. And I know there's a lot of people on this call that know this, that have carried this message over the years. And so finally, we have a group of products that will do exactly that. We do have a great group of people. Christy would have been here tonight, but George has worn her out. She probably, I'd imagine, sleeping right now. But we've done such a huge job, such a lot of things have developed just in the last few weeks to allow us to launch here in the United States and in Canada, and hopefully Australia and New Zealand, because that's where I'm from and beyond. But I just want to do a quick shout out to Mexico, helped us launch this business. A phenomenal group of professionals down there. And I have to tell you, I've met some of the smartest business people that I've met in my life down in Mexico City and around the different areas of Mexico and other parts of South America, but that we'll share with you in the near future. So we do have a phenomenal team. We already have traction, but this is the team that's going to help us truly take it to the next level. So why not do that with the most phenomenal products and the most phenomenal team that I believe that I've had the privilege to look at right on this call. So George, I promised I wouldn't go on, and I can if you want me to, but I know we have a limited amount of time. And before I maybe just nod off, I need to go reach for some of that amazing coffee here soon. I've got a lot of work to do tonight, but folks, real pleasure to be here. Can't wait to the next call. Can't wait to the next milestone. And it's hard for me to keep a secret. So we're going to have to hurry up, Lewis and George and Noah, and get these next deliverables out to you guys. But again, thanks for being here. And I'm going to hand the call over to you. I was going to hand it over to Christy, and she would talk a bit about products, but I think we have another fantastic guy on here. Frank's going to help us do that. So George, thank you. Over to you. I'm going to listen in and learn something.
Well, thank you, Shane. And just to recap a little bit, Shane bought a 19-year-old manufacturing facility about 5 years ago, and that's what he talked about getting out. We also, our other partner is the Nano CBD company where Christy comes from. So we own our own manufacturing. That's one of the key elements you look for in the management is how much control do they have over the manufacturing. We actually manufacture our own products, and these have stood the test of time. When we do 10 million units a month in the real world, you are competing against every other CBD. You're competing against all the other nutritional products. To have a company last 19 years, that is where we're pulling these particular products and the engineering and the R&D that went along with that. So the second part, besides management, is the products, and that brings me to my good friend Louis Volpe. Louis, we just brought this product on board. I'm so proud of this. Tell us why this is such a winning product and why everybody needs to be on this Slim Core Java. Mr. Louis Volpe. You have to unmute, Louis.
Thank you, George. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you fine.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for coming on tonight. Super excited to launch the Slim Core Java. It's a product that I've been working on for a long time to even make it better. A lot of people that are on this call tonight have experienced some of the other coffee products that I've had the privilege of making, and I really think by far this is the best. And appetite control. We all know that appetite's huge when you're trying to diet and lose weight. If you can keep your appetite under control, you can get rid of those food cravings, then you've got half the battle won. We balance blood sugar with this formula. How exciting is that? We need our blood sugars balanced. We need our insulin levels balanced. So it does that. We have IP ingredients, Super Citramax and Chromate, blocking carbohydrates from converting to fat. We've got fat burning that's happening all day long, and we've got clinicals and medical and university studies behind these ingredients that we can actually show the results, and we've got proof. We've got two other IP ingredients that we've added to these formulas, T-crine and dynamine. Those are nootropics, and if you've never heard the word nootropics before, that has to do with your mental focus and mental clarity and how strong your mind is. During the day, we get battered down with all kinds of things that cause stress, anxiety, and different things. The T-crine dynamine really help you with focus and really help you stay focused on whatever your task is, whether that's dieting or work or whatever it is, just even raising children. It's a great product. So we have the studies and the tests and the university clinicals behind that to show the efficacy of that product as well. So it's exciting that we have what we have in these formulas. But myself, when really I come out with a great product, with great ingredients that I've researched, the real test tube and the real science project is the people that use it. And so when I can ask somebody, hey, did you try the product? And they said, yes, this is what it did. That's the real test. That's the real testimonial. And that's the real effect of what you're getting here is do people like it? Do people attest to the product and do they want to share it? And I think that's what's incredible about what we've got here. We've got an impact product that works synergistically with the greens. And I've got I think you can see it here. I just started on the greens here. I know I've got a funny screen here. You probably can't see it, but the green product is amazing. And I noticed doing the greens that, because I do greens anyhow, and I was really excited when I saw that Nanocorelife had a green product. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So I got excited about that. That works in conjunction with the Slim Core Java and the Slim Core Java capsules. So that was exciting. And then I got your CBD product and I've always been on CBD. I love CBD. Nanoparticle CBD is the only way to go, folks. If you're going to take CBD, you've got to get it in a delivery system that's nano. And I have a friend that's going to be giving us a testimony here just in a minute that actually got on the CBD here just recently. And she said that she's actually sleeping better. And she'll tell you about that in just a minute. But I'm excited that we've got nano infused CBD product that actually works. That product right there. That product is amazing. And it gets rid of inflammation. And I know that, Frank, you're going to go into it here in just a minute too. But these products all work synergistically, folks. And I think once you get on them and you start using them, you're going to see a difference like you've never seen before. You know, Shane and Christy and the people in this company that started this company want products that have integrity and products that really work and that are not Me Too products that you can just get anywhere on the health food store shelf. And so that to me sets this product and this product line in this company apart. So what I want to do now is I just want to quickly, George, I want to go to some of my guests that I asked them to give a quick testimonial.
Sure.
And so the first one I'm going to ask is Krista Gehrig, if you could come on and unmute yourself real quick. If you could come on.
Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Hey, Kristen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm great. So Lois gave me some CBD not too long ago. I'm not the best sleeper and I'm a melatonin junkie, which I build up an immunity, but the CBD has helped tremendously. So I've got to plug that for him. Huge difference in that. But also with the Slim Core, I've been drinking the coffee and the capsules. And the biggest thing that I have noticed is my energy is markedly increased. So I'm up in the morning, 4:30, 5 o'clock. I hit the gym. Before that though, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and the coffee has replaced my freshly ground coffee. So it tastes great. I hit the gym, I'm there for an hour or so and eat a little protein and then I'm off to go play pickleball or cycle. And the energy, the clarity, appetite control. I don't always take a capsule in the evening and the afternoon because for me, I can't stress the appetite control is there and the suppressant. And I don't, in my situation, I don't need to really lose weight. I have to force myself, especially as active as I am. But I have recommended it to a lot of the ladies at the gym and getting great results and feedback on that. I have a friend who's a runner and she started drinking it in the morning and the same thing, just really good feedback and the appetite control. So I highly recommend trying it. It's great.
Thank you so much, Krista. I think you're going to build a really good business here too, because you've got so many friends that want great products. And so I'm excited to work with you and I'm excited that you love the products. My next guest that I want to bring on, George, and I want to make sure, okay, Dandy, can you unmute yourself and come on and give us your story?
Hey, Louis.
Hey, nice to meet
you. Everybody.
Hi.
My name is Danny. I'm from Colorado. And like what Louis said, I tried the coffee and I just sent you the picture. I don't know if you can share that, but I was at 215 pounds at the beginning. I already got the trifecta. I got diabetes. I got cholesterol. I got high blood pressure, right? And thinking about it, it's like I'm still young. I don't want to die young, right? So I tried the coffee, it tastes good, but the best part is that I start losing weight. Knowing that you lose weight about 10 pounds in couple days or a couple weeks, that motivates you. That motivates you that there's something that will work. There's something that will help you lose weight. So I start drinking the coffee, enjoyed it. As soon as I lost about 20, 30 pounds, I start working out, incorporating it with a light workout. And the end result was I'm at 145.
Wow.
So it's a big change. It's a big health improvement to myself. And I'm looking forward to having Nano around too, because now CBD is there, which will help me, regain the muscle. When I work out, it will help me sleep at night. Recovery on my muscle. CBD will help, and also the green drink is very healthy. There's like 45 different vegetables and fruits that I don't think I could eat all of those. But with the greens, man, you just drink it.
Hey,
So what else you
Thank you,
need,
Danny.
right?
Danny,
Yep.
thank you so much for your testimony. And
Thank you, Danny.
Nina, both to be instrumental in helping us open up the Philippines and being the very first company in the Philippines that'll get CBD in the Philippines. So thank you so much. And George, I'm going to hand it back to you.
Well, thank you, Louis. We could actually spend another hour on testimonies. We're not going to do that. I know Shane went a little long, but keep it to 30 minutes. I know we could do that. The problem is, if you really want to get to know somebody, like the CEO of the company, where we're really putting our lives in his hand, to tell you the truth, because the management is going to determine the future. We all want something that's going to be here 10, 15, 20 years from now. And if somebody promises you that, they're kidding. You can't promise what the futures can be. All I want out of Shane is that he's not going to abandon us. He's going to put everything into it. He's going to always deliver the best product. He's going to run it like his previous successful companies and provide a platform for us to be successful and pay us on time, which is the most important. So that's what he's going to do. So
You have my promise there, my commitment for sure.
I didn't know he was listening. Thank you. So without further ado, I want to talk to Frank Garnett. Frank, are you there?
I am here, George.
Frank is a pharmacist of over 35 years, but he's only 25 years old. You have to tell us how that happened, Frank. But, you've been on the greens, you've been on the CBD, you've been on the gummies, and you've tried the coffee. Tell us real quickly what sets these greens apart and why, if they take these four products together, they could be transformative.
Yeah, like Shane was talking about earlier, the why. Why do we do this? Why do we have this company? And all my 35 years in clinical pharmacy practice, George, I am definitely excited about what we have now, as well as what's coming down the pipeline. But it's simple. It's 1, 2, 3. People want something, number one, that tastes good. If I'm going to drink a green drink, and I've tried many over the years, bar none, this is tasteful. There's no issues with taste. But more importantly, you're looking at just under 8,000 milligrams of very extremely powerful phytonutrients, not only the greens, but also the fruit pectins. And again, when we look at synergy, like Louis was saying earlier about the coffee in the morning, if you don't drink coffee, we have the capsule formulation to get those cells going, get the energy going. And like the one guest that was talking about the major weight loss, notice what he said though. He's just not buying the products. He's doing a transformative type of transformation in his lifestyle. He's out and about exercising now. So these products, simply taking 1, 2, 3 in the morning, and then the sleep gummy CBD at bedtime, phenomenal. And that's the key. It's simple. The 1, 2, 3 punch. If you have trouble sleeping at night, take the gummies at night. The formulations, bar none, and that's what I'm excited about. In all my practice years, we always look about the ingredients and the integrity of those ingredients. Bar none, this is a top-notch company. I'm excited, proud to be part of the team. And going forward, when we look at this, what we have in front of us and what's about to come, obviously we're not going to talk about those today, but I'm excited beyond belief, George.
Frank, tell us a little bit about, you have a couple of people on the greens and the CBD. Some of them are actually losing some weight just on that. Tell us the kind of response you're getting from these two products out in the field, especially the gummies.
Yeah, the gummies at night. And here's the thing with, let's talk about sleep first. And a lot of people underestimate the importance of a good restful sleep, a deep REM sleep, as we call it. And many people do sleep through the night, but guess what? They're waking up in the morning, groggy, etc. So what they need to understand is that deep sleep that our bodies need. If we don't get that, and that's where the CBD comes in. Many of the people coming new into the CBD market, whether you want to promote or just be a customer of the product, understand CBD has a lot of clinical research behind it. In the industry, there's tons of articles and clinical studies even with CBD, but when you get that deep REM sleep with the other nutrients, that phytonutrients that are and amino acids that are in the gummy formulation, that bar none is helping people get to sleep at night. And why is that important? You know, people don't realize the hormones that get affected with lack of sleep. And one of which, let's talk about this weight loss issue, the ghrelin hormone. It's a neuropeptide hormone secreted in the stomach. If that gets activated and really accentuated in the body, your body's going to crave food all day long and even all night long if you're not sleeping. So the CBD is extremely important at night to help our bodies get that REM sleep and going forward with a restful night and going fresh start in the morning. And then as far as the CBD during the day, the regular CBD formulation, like Lewis was talking about earlier, you can't be 15 to 20 nanometers or less in molecular size to get right through the small intestine. We're not talking about an oil base. This is water soluble. So when you're talking about the integrity, again, of Nanocor's formulation, this is critical because we want to be not just a few times better than the competition, we want to be 6 times. And that's what this product does compared to the oil-based CBD. And let's talk about business people out there that really want the business opportunity. CBD, the marketplace, the revenue share of CBD in the United States, this is 2021, was over 5 billion in revenue. And they're projecting at least 20% increases year after year going forward because CBD as a phytonutrient is essential to the body and health overall.
Well, thank you, Frank. And Shane, maybe you can jump in before I go to the comp plan. What makes this CBD a little bit different and why you're so proud of this, these 4 products working together real quickly?
Yeah, super quickly. Well, the CBD, as I mentioned, is nanoform, so it's 20 nanometers. That means there's a balance when you get into the nano spectrum. You don't want it to be too small. You don't want to pass right through the cell wall and straight to the other side. You want it to settle, the molecule to settle into the cell correctly so you can have full absorption. So basically this, the average oil-based, you know, body's not made up of oil per se. We do excrete it in our face and tissues, of course, but we're a big bag of water, right? So doesn't it make sense to put things in that water can absorb? And that's why this is water soluble. And it's also super effective. So you're getting 100% of that product. So if you spend $1, you're getting $1. So traditionally, all the other products out there, and I can say this safely, if you're spending $1, you're getting about 20 cents absorption of that dollar that you're spending. And why do I say that? It's simply because you're not absorbing and not getting that product's full benefit. The efficacy of that product is lost as soon as it's in the bottle, when it's traveling, when it's on a shelf, when it gets to you, it's degraded. So that's why the CBD is so impactful. That's why it's so popular and such a great product. So again, it's just another testimony about the products we've created over the years that are that much different than everything else out there. So in layman terms, because that's who I am, just a simple layman term, that's it in a nutshell. It's just great. It's better.
Thank you. And what you're going to see is testimonials like you've never seen. What I heard about Mexico or some of the other people that tried it, they say, oh my God, this is what CBD is actually supposed to experience. So
Correct.
wait till you experience these products. we're going to live and die on our products because the ability to make money is products that people want to take over and over and over again. Because once they take it, there's usually no ambiguity. It's either going to work or not work. And these are simply amazing products. So we're going to be in the weight loss arena. We're in the health arena. And we're going to be in the beauty arena as well later on. And we're definitely in the prosperity arena. So we want to do several things. We want to have a compensation plan that matches our products and really is exciting. People want to feel the product's working and they want to get paid quickly. We call it OMG products and big money fast. So if you are interested in big money fast, we've got it. And here's the first way. We have a full 50% of total dollars of a product that you get on a customer. And that's going up to $100. We're actually going to go up to $200 on that. But here's how it works. Our coffee product, our Slim Core Java, is $64.95. So when a customer buys that, you're going to make $32.50. Let me explain it again. They're buying it for $65 approximately, you're going to make $32.50. If they buy $100, you make $50. If they buy $200, you make $100. That's the full 50%, not a CV, but of the total dollar price of every customer. And why do we do that? Because you as a brand partner are doing the majority of work to get the customers. So why shouldn't you get paid the most? Now after you reach 100, then we're going to go to a graduating scale so that we can have some of the networking. Once you have basically your monthly requirement covered with your customers, then you start at 25% and go back up to 50% based on the volume of your customers. This allows the upline to actually start making money. This is a good balance between you making a lot of money up front and then as you get more customers, splitting that so the upline, and therefore you get the benefit of all the customers of your brand partners and what we call our pay leg. Now the second part of a compensation plan starts to do with the brand partners and the packs that they choose their first order. We pay up to 40%, this case of the CVD. For example, we have a $1.99 pack, you make $60. We have a $5.99 pack, you make $180. A very, very high fast start. And then the fun really begins. You're going to see today that in Mexico and here, at certain levels you come in, we're going to pay a full 20% of what we call our pay leg volume. It is a binary compensation plan. We have a left leg and a right leg. And each week you get paid, we cut off on Saturday night, you get paid the following Friday. We pay up to 20% of what we call our pay leg. So if you have $3,000 on the left side, $2,500 on the right side, you're going to make a total of $500 as an example on this particular one, but it goes out and caps at $20,000 a week. So it's up to 20% of our what we call our lesser leg or our pay leg, up to $20,000 a week. That alone is very exciting. And the fact that we have ranks where you get higher percentages, and it's based upon just your what we call our pay leg volume. You don't have to go through a lot of hoops. To get to the top of the comp plan, you don't have to have 3 golds over here, 5 diamonds over here, 2 people from Canada over here, 3 people from Mexico here. No, it just sponsor 1 left and 1 right. That's it. So they asked me, George, why am I going to want to sponsor more people? You're only requiring 2. Here's why. Because you make a full 50% of your first level once you hit what we call the bronze level. We have a 2-level matching program, a 50% first level and up to 50% second level. That means that no matter where a person is, in this leg or in this leg, if they are personally sponsored from you, like this person right here, you make 50% of their binary check, 50% of the binary check here, 50% of the binary check here. If you sponsored this person, 50% of the check here. So it doesn't matter which leg they are. So what is your incentive to keep sponsoring? It's simply that you're making 50% on every single person. Plus, when you help them grow to a silver level, you can make from 10 to 50% on that. So here's how the actual ranks work. for those who come in today, we have a 90-day period where you can start at this 20% diamond level payout when you come in with our $5.99 pack. It actually starts at 10%, goes to 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20 based upon the volume of your pay leg. But you have the opportunity right now to do this full 20%. That means you're making 10% through infinity on both legs. You're making 10% here, 10% here, 10% here, 10% here. $7, $7, $7, $7, $7. It's an incredible payout at 20%. Then you're making a 50% on anybody you personally sponsor. So here's how it works. Everybody you personally sponsor is your first generation, you can make 50%, and the second generation here, you make 10 to 50%. Now, on top of all that, we wanted to create a true unilevel where you have what we call a car or lifestyle bonus, where you can make from $100 to $700 every single month by doing what? Simply getting two people will get two people. Now, this is independent of the binary compensation plan. It's just two that get two. If they buy that minimum 70 CV each month, you're going to make $100 each month. You make $300 if you have three that get three, four that get four is $500, and five that get five is $700. Now you take this bonus plus the customer bonus, and you can have a lot of people staying in the comp plan. So we've really set this up so that we're going to we want to have the highest retention rate possible, and you do that by, number one, having phenomenal products, number two, having products they're looking for that they want to stay on, number three, paying high amount for customers, and number four, having a way for people to break even and make a little money at these lower levels as they begin to build it up. The third most important thing is going to be international development. The reason we want to start with Mexico and now opening Canada, if you know anything about networking, when you open with 3 different countries, your chance to build is phenomenal. Now, here are the packages we have, and you can study these when you get on the site. You can actually come in and buy one single product if you want, but we always recommend people come in with one of our packs because you get more product and you get a great variety. The $1.99 comes in what we call the starter kit. We have it with and without the coffee with all of our products, and we have them at these levels. And then on top of it, we have a $3.99, which has more products obviously, and then the $5.99. Now, why would you want to come in at a higher level? And by the way, one of the few companies that you can actually go in the back office and buy a sample pack and have it sent out to anybody you want. Now, there's no BV on this, but it's a very comprehensive, and people that have gotten it just rave about how wonderful this pack is. So why do you want to come at the higher levels? It's for this reason. When you come in with a $5.99, we're going to pay you 20% for the next 90 days, and we'll probably have a promotion after that. $3.99 is 14%, and $1.99 is 12%. So you get a chance to come in and come at the very top, basically the comp plan, paying the full 20% on your lesser leg for the first 90 days. That alone, in my mind, will make up for the money. So Louis, I'd like to end it with you. Maybe give us a quick recap. You've been at this industry for a long time. You've seen a lot of products. And I was shocked at how much you love the greens because you are very, very particular. Back to you, Louis.
Not only am I excited about the products, because that's what I am, a product guy. I love health products. I love greens and CBD and coffee. I just started drinking coffee about, I don't know, 8 years ago when I started formulating coffee, weight loss and energy and different kind of coffee products. But you got me real excited looking at this comp plan because I think everybody that loves these products is going to go out and share them and they're going to get rewarded. I was in a product company that was similar to this comp plan, not as lucrative or generous as this one. And we made a lot of money, and helped a lot of other people make a lot of money and buy homes and cars and different things that were on their wish list, of income and prosperity. So what you guys created here is absolutely amazing. So I'm looking forward to what the future holds here with Nanocorelife, and I'm excited about the products that we have right now and focusing on getting them out in a big way here real shortly. So we're working right now on this coffee. We're working on these capsules, and we've got some other things that are going to be coming out in the next few months that you guys are really going to really be excited about. So back to you, George.
Good. I want to throw out to my good friend Casey. Casey is tried the products, and he's also very, very particular, especially on greens. He was shocked at how good they are. Casey, can you come on and just give a brief overview of what it was like to get the sample pack, why you like it, and what you see here at Nanocorelife.
Yeah. Hey, George, can you hear me?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, first things first, great stuff today. We're really fortunate to all be here, especially the first call and our pre-launch and the announcements. And George's doing a tremendous, put in a lot of time and effort. It's hard to get in touch with him. So I know he's been working feverishly. He's very serious about what we're all about here with Nanocore and Shane and everybody here in Lewis. I mean, a lot of things put together in a short amount of time, and who doesn't want to be a part of that company? Been a part of a lot of companies, George. It takes forever, but I got to say, you're doing amazing. I couldn't be more excited to be a part of this, and I think I speak for everybody here. First things first, as a nutritionist, those of you who don't know me, as a nutritionist, I'm like Lewis. George. I mean, I don't think I'm going to leave anybody out here. I think we understand that our health is our greatest wealth. And the first thing I thought of, George, when I got this sample packs is, wow, these are amazing looking sample packs. I mean, the packaging is expensive. It's a waxy feel, and I'm a big critic, guys. I think we all should be, and there's nothing wrong, because if you're a critic, you're going to love this company. So I love telling people, hey, go ahead, try it. When they get the packages, just the package alone speaks for itself. It's just great packaging, expensive looking packaging, nice packaging, professional packaging. You don't see that in a network marketing company, much less 5-10 years later. So kudos to Shane and what we're doing here, and everybody else that's a part of the corporate team. And Christy, you don't want to leave anybody out. The second thing is of course, you see it, you feel it, you see the packaging, and then you taste it. You open it up and you taste it. The greens, lights out. I mean, it is lights out. The Cocoa Men I've had, the Berry Blast, I have a favorite, and again, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I don't have to choke them down. It tastes incredible, and I know I'm getting nutrition right there in 4 to 6 ounces of water, or you can just throw it in a shake. So they taste great, perfectly sweetened, not overly sweetened. A lot of us know that. We've seen a lot of these products out there, and you're like, wow, this is so sweet. And, they just don't know how to get the formula right. So perfectly sweetened, not overly sweet, and not even underly sweet, just perfect. And then the products, I feel great on them too. So then we hop over to the sleep gummies, the Sweet Dreams. We tried that, George, and myself and Norma, and it was lights out. It was nice, relaxing on the couch. It just sat in that valerian root, and we had the best sleep ever. She didn't wake up all night. I didn't wake up, and I said, well, good thing the house didn't catch fire. But no, seriously. But we needed that sleep. We needed that sleep, and because we're so tired, I think I speak a lot of us, our minds are going, and guys, there's a lot of money in the sleep industry. Yep. So we had the best sleep ever. The gummy was, it's very, again, not sweet, not full of sugar coated that I've seen these gummies, like all kinds of stuff on the powdery coating. And that's usually what the active ingredient is. Again, no THC, right, guys? That's awesome. And then of course, I mean, you just feel rested the next day. You don't feel groggy. You don't feel tired. You may a little bit when you wake up, but I'm going to tell you, it comes out real quick versus about 5 o'clock. You're still going, wow, what was that I had last night? So the product's great. The taste great. I tried the sweet, those, and then of course the CBD. I haven't gotten to it, but I sure do love the packaging. And I love the little baby packages, guys. Everything is done so right here, right now. Go ahead, brother.
Thank you. I wanted to say that because this impact that people are going to get from this product is not only the look and feel, but Kevin's testimony really blew me away because he's such a critic. And to get the sleep, to get the energy. Louis, you said the same thing about the energy from the greens. Isn't that surprising, Kevin, how good the energy feels?
Yeah, it's nutrition going to work, getting into the cell, the mitochondria, and it's just, so many people, like someone said, I think, forget the gentleman, he's on here somewhere, but he had a great testimonial. I mean, you're not going to have 45 fruits and vegetables lined up. And here's the great news. Even if you had 20 of them, you're not getting 45, and you can't have enough fruits and vegetables, so much vitamins, nutrients, all the things that our body craves to really stay alkaline and have your most amazing day. And look, everybody's in a hurry nowadays. So if we can get enough fruits and vegetables, that's a beautiful thing. But yes, tastes great. Loved it. And I felt my workout too. I could tell the difference in my workouts. That body's getting that nutrition, and I just awesome. I love it.
Well, thank you, everybody. I want to give everybody a full view of this. We've gone 45 minutes, a little longer than usual. Get back with the person that got on this. You got the $5.99 to get 20%. We're going to ship out into Canada and the U.S. With the coffee product by the middle end of August. The other products here in the United States are wide open, so get in there, get your your package paid for. And let's get started here. We'll have another Zoom on Monday. It's going to be Monday and Thursday. We're going to have a Saturday training, and that'll be the schedule. I appreciate everybody being on tonight. And Frank, thank you. Thank you, Louis. Thank you, KC. Thank you, guys, for that wonderful testimonial. And we'll see everybody on Monday night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, George. Thank you.